Nope.
3, 2, 1, go.
What's up, everybody? I'm Michael Lee Murphy. I'm one half of the Brothers Murph. It's time for Meta Game Minute, a weekly segment-ish where we talk about something in board games that's been on our brain lately. And there's been a few things that have been on my brain lately based on sort of crazy things we've been doing, namely playing every game we own in 1 week. Real quick, watch that video right now. Follow a card right now. Watch that video. Watch it. Share it with your friends. Tell everybody you know. We played every game that we own in 1 week. Or did we? Watch the video to find out. We did. And this got me thinking, or got us thinking, about presetting games, because we went through most of our games and set them up ready to go to play. Basically, any little thing that we could do to help cut down the setup process, we did to help give us a shot at getting through our games, basically taking out as much downtime as we could so we could get to more play time. So it's got me thinking about like presetting your games to a degree just as a general rule. This is not something that we've done a ton of, other than if you have a certain amount of bits and things that are your player color, we bag those up, usually all your player bits and stuff. But we, doing this marathon got me thinking, like, if I'm finishing up a game, can I reset the game and sort of shuffle things or set stuff up in such a way that it's easier to start playing next time, sort of preset for the future? And this is something that I think to a degree I want to embrace, because it was really nice being able to open up a box and sort of having everything really well organized and ready to start playing as quick as possible. And it's something that's easy to do if you kind of have the game already out and set up and you've just played it and everything's sort of ready to go. You can sort of bag it strategically or whatever you want to do for the next play specifically. So I'm curious if this is something that anyone out there does just as a general practice for themselves. We found it really nice. One area that I really, if I don't do anything else, I want to do this, is I want, if you have a certain amount of starting resources or starting stuff, I want to have all those in bags with your player cards or meeples or bits or whatever it is. I want to have resources and things ready to go, because that's something that for whatever reason in my brain, it doesn't stick around. I can never remember, like, oh, what's everyone start with? Is it 4 cards? Is it $10? What? I can never remember it. So if I'm doing a normal game night, I'm not under the clock, under pressure, I still have to take a look at the book. But it'd be nice to just have it in bags or whatever ready to go, so I don't have to remember, like, what are the starting resources? Oh, it's right here. This is what it is. Okay, cool. I'm off and I'm playing quicker. So I'm curious if this is something you do, because I think a lot of games lend themselves to some amount of pre-organization, pre-setting, whether it be, again, organizing, shuffling cards. That's something I was thinking, like, maybe I could do. We did that with Keyflow. We had kind of all of the cards with each season shuffled and ready to go. And I'm like, I could probably just do that every time, especially because Nick and I typically play that game 2-player, which means you're only gonna have a certain amount of cards anyway. Why not just keep those shuffled and ready to go in their like little bag so I can sort of just immediately get going? Just a thought. Let me know if you do something like that and what your tips and tricks for kind of presetting games are, or to sort of, when you're finished with the game, get it ready for the next play. Be thinking to the future, and if you do that at all. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. Please check out our marathon video if that's something that's interesting to you. We played over 200 games in 1 week, and it was largely in part successful because we preset and figured out what we needed to play the games as quickly as possible, so we cut down on that downtime. So anyway, folks, that's it for me. Again, get those thoughts in the comments below. Let me know any topics you want to see us talk about in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And just remember that whether or not you preset your games or you leave it a big old mess in the box to be a weird surprise later, the more meta, the more better. Thanks so much for watching Meta Game Minute, folks. I don't know if I mentioned that we played all of our games in 1 week, and there's a video of it right up here. We also ranked every game we own, and you can see the 10-to-1, our top 10 favorite games of all ever, right down there. Make sure you subscribe to the Brothers Murph, because we have a whole bunch of stuff coming out. We're about to wrap up 2020. We have a great 2021 planned, so join us, please, and subscribe.